Most people are emotionally defenseless. Reactions come automatically. Explanations flow endlessly. Justifications appear without prompting. Every facial expression, every defensive word, every attempt to be understood shows their hand. And in showing everything, the map to destroy them gets handed over freely. Being emotionally dangerous is not about aggression. Cruelty and dominance over others are irrelevant. This is about becoming immune to manipulation, developing such absolute control over your internal state that no external force can destabilize you. When others cannot move you, cannot provoke you, cannot predict you, untouchable becomes your reality. And untouchable is the highest form of power. Machiavelli understood this 5 centuries ago. The prince who could be emotionally manipulated lost his kingdom. The prince who remained internally sovereign kept his throne. What was true for princes is true for you. Emotional control is not a personality trait. It is a weapon, and you are about to learn how to wield it. Here are 8 relentless rules that make you emotionally dangerous. Rule 1. Your face reveals nothing. Someone insults you in a meeting. Your jaw tightens, your eyes narrow, your face flushes. In 2 seconds, everyone in the room knows exactly what hurts you, and that information will be used against you again. An emotionally dangerous person maintains the same expression regardless of what is said. Praise, criticism, provocation, compliment. The face does not change. This is not about suppressing emotion. This is about refusing to broadcast it, because every micro-expression is intelligence your enemies collect. Practice this deliberately. Sit alone and think of something that angers you. Watch your face in a mirror. Notice the tension in your forehead, the tightness in your mouth, the shift in your eyes. Then relax each muscle consciously. Do this until you can think of the anger-inducing thought while maintaining a completely neutral expression. The rule: train your face to show nothing, not coldness, neutrality, the blank canvas that forces others to project rather than read. When people cannot read you, manipulation becomes impossible. Your face is the first line of defense. Make it impenetrable. Rule 2. You do not defend against accusations. Someone accuses you of something. The accusation is false. Your instinct screams to defend yourself, to explain, to set the record straight. Do not. Because defense is admission that the accusation has power. Defense is engagement with a frame you did not choose. An emotionally dangerous person hears accusations in silence. If the accusation is absurd, silence makes it die. If the accuser expects a reaction, silence denies them satisfaction. If others are watching, silence communicates confidence while defense communicates insecurity. Consider what defense actually accomplishes. You explain yourself. The accuser twists your words. You explain again. Now a loop exists where they control the narrative and you chase validation. Every word you speak gives them material to work with. Every defense opens a new line of attack. The rule: when accused, pause. Evaluate whether this person deserves a response. If they do not, give them nothing. Let the accusation hang in the air, unsupported by your emotional reaction. Watch how quickly it loses power. Rule 3. Your emotional state is not contingent on external events. Your boss criticizes your work unfairly. A relationship ends badly. A friend betrays your trust. Someone disrespects you publicly. Most people allow these events to dictate their emotional state for days or weeks. Rumination happens. Replay happens. External circumstances control the internal world. An emotionally dangerous person separates external events from internal state. Bad things happen. Disappointments occur. Betrayals are real. But these events do not have permission to destabilize the core. Emotions are acknowledged, processed, and released, not suppressed, but not given sovereignty either. This is the difference between feeling emotions and being ruled by them. Feeling anger without acting from anger becomes possible. Feeling hurt without letting hurt dictate decisions becomes possible. Acknowledging disappointment without allowing it to collapse momentum becomes possible. The rule: external events are information, not instructions. Process them, learn from them, then return to your baseline emotional state deliberately. Moods that shift with every external event and being controlled by environment. Internal state that remains stable means controlling environment. Rule 4. You never reveal what you want until you have it. You want a promotion. You tell colleagues how much it means to you. You express enthusiasm to your boss. You make it clear this is a goal. And leverage against yourself just got created. Because now everyone knows that denying you this promotion will hurt you. And people use the ability to hurt as negotiating power. An emotionally dangerous person keeps desires private until outcomes are secured. Want the promotion? Say nothing. Work toward it silently. When offered, accept it calmly. If not offered, show no disappointment. Because showing disappointment confirms that they had something you wanted. And that confirmation gives them power in every future interaction. The rule: desire in private, achieve in silence, reveal only after possession. Broadcasting what you want gives away negotiating power. Keeping wants hidden maintains leverage until the moment of acquisition. But here is where most people completely fail, and rules 5 and 6 work together to create a foundation that makes you truly dangerous. Without these, the other rules eventually crack under pressure. Rule 5. You are not attached to outcomes. You interview for a job you want. You prepare extensively. You perform well. Now you wait for the response. And in that waiting, obsession happens. Email gets checked constantly. The interview gets replayed. Scenarios get imagined. Control of your emotional state just got handed to an external decision you cannot influence. An emotionally dangerous person releases attachment the moment action is complete. Did everything possible? Then the outcome is irrelevant to your emotional state. Getting the job is good. Not getting it is also fine. Because self-worth is not contingent on any single outcome. Attachment is different from preference. Preference says, I would like this outcome. Attachment says, I need this outcome to feel okay about myself. Preference allows pursuing goals with full effort while remaining emotionally stable regardless of results. Attachment creates emotional dependence on variables you cannot control. The rule: pursue outcomes with full effort, then release attachment to results. Your emotional state is not negotiable based on external acceptance or rejection. Needing specific outcomes makes you controllable through those outcomes. Indifference to outcomes while pursuing them makes you uncontrollable. Rule 6: your silence is more powerful than your words. Someone says something provocative in conversation, testing you, waiting for your response, hoping you will engage. Most people take the bait. Explaining, justifying, arguing, or dismissing happens. And in speaking, position, triggers, and boundaries get revealed. An emotionally dangerous person uses silence as a weapon. Not awkward silence, strategic silence. When provoked, no immediate response comes. Eye contact holds. Presence remains. But speaking does not happen. And that silence creates pressure that builds on the other person, not on you. Silence accomplishes multiple things simultaneously. It denies the provocateur the reaction they sought. It forces them to either escalate obviously or retreat awkwardly. It communicates that their words have no power to compel response. It makes you unpredictable because reactions cannot be mapped. The rule: speak only when silence would cost you more than speaking. Default to silence. Let others fill the void. Let them reveal themselves while you remain hidden. Must fill every silence means emotional weakness. Sits comfortably in silence means emotional danger. Rule 7. You do not explain your decisions. You make a choice. Someone questions it. Your instinct is to justify, to walk them through your reasoning, to prove you thought it through. And with every word of explanation, suggestion happens that your decision requires their approval. An emotionally dangerous person announces decisions without justification. I have decided to do this. That is the complete statement. If someone asks why, the answer is simple. Because I decided to. Not rudely, not defensively, just factually. Most people who ask why are not seeking information. Seeking leverage is the goal. Finding a flaw in your reasoning so they can argue against your decision is the goal. Planting doubt is the goal. Positioning themselves as having input on your choices is the goal. The rule: decide, announce, execute. Do not justify to those without authority. Do not explain to those seeking leverage. Your decisions are not open for debate. Must explain themselves means seeking permission. Simply decides and moves forward means sovereign. Rule 8. You replace emotional reaction with strategic response. Someone insults you in front of others. The insult is designed to provoke. Your emotional system activates immediately. Anger rises. The urge to strike back verbally appears. Most people act on this urge within seconds. Reaction happens, and in reacting emotionally, losing happens. An emotionally dangerous person inserts delay between stimulus and response. The insult happens. The anger is felt. But there is a gap between feeling and action. In that gap, strategy enters. What response serves me best here? Does engaging benefit me? Does silence benefit me? Does a calm question benefit me? This gap is everything. Without it, being a puppet happens. Someone pulls the string of provocation, and dancing happens. With the gap, becoming the puppeteer of your own responses happens. Choosing what serves your interests becomes possible, not what your emotional system demands. The rule: feel everything, express selectively. Between stimulus and response, insert strategy. Reacts immediately means predictable and manipulable. Responds strategically means dangerous because actions serve interests, not emotions. So here is how becoming emotionally dangerous starts tomorrow. Pick 3 rules, not all 8. 3. Train your face to show nothing. Practice in the mirror. Master neutrality. Stop defending against accusations from people without authority. Let absurd claims die in silence. Separate your emotional state from external events. Process feelings without granting them sovereignty. Keep your desires hidden until outcomes are secured. Stop broadcasting what you want. Release attachment to specific outcomes. Pursue fully while remaining emotionally independent of results. Default to silence in provocative situations. Let others fill the void while you remain hidden. Stop explaining your decisions to those without authority. Announce, execute, move forward. Insert delay between stimulus and response. 3 seconds that turn reaction into strategy. Apply 3 rules starting tomorrow. Notice how differently people treat you when your face reveals nothing. Watch how accusations lose power when defense is refused. See how stable you become when external events stop dictating internal state. Observe how much leverage stays intact when desires stay hidden. Feel the freedom that comes from outcome independence. Experience the power of strategic silence. Notice the respect that follows unexplained decisions. Watch how much control arrives when responses become strategic rather than reactive. This is not about becoming cold. Isolation and cruelty are irrelevant. This is about sovereignty, about owning your internal world so completely that no external force can destabilize it, about developing such command over your emotional responses that manipulation becomes impossible. Machiavelli wrote that the prince who could be emotionally manipulated was not truly a prince. He was a figurehead controlled by those who knew his triggers. True princes maintained such internal order that external chaos could not shake them. Feeling deeply happened, but expressing strategically also happened. Caring about outcomes happened, but remaining functional, regardless of results, also happened. This is what being emotionally dangerous means. Not harming others, not seeking dominance through aggression, but becoming so internally fortified that external attacks bounce off harmlessly, so controlled in expressions that others cannot map vulnerabilities, so strategically responsive that actions serve interests rather than others' provocations. Most people will never develop this. Remaining emotionally transparent will happen. Reactive will continue. Dependent on external validation will persist. Controlled by those who know how to push buttons will remain reality. And wondering will happen about why losing interactions they should win keeps occurring. Why people disrespect them, why boundaries get violated, why feeling powerless continues. You now know why, and you know the path forward. 8 relentless rules, not suggestions, not preferences, rules that, when followed, make you untouchable. Your face reveals nothing. You do not defend. Your emotional state is not contingent on externals. You never reveal what you want. You are not attached to outcomes. Your silence is more powerful than words. You do not explain your decisions. You replace reaction with strategic response. Master these 8 rules, not overnight, gradually, through consistent application and deliberate practice. Each rule integrated makes you harder to manipulate, harder to provoke, harder to read, harder to control. And when control becomes impossible, emotionally dangerous becomes a reality. Not to harm others, but to protect yourself, to maintain sovereignty, to move through the world immune to the emotional manipulation that controls everyone else. That is the promise of these rules. That is what Machiavelli understood. That is what separates those who are acted upon from those who act. Emotional control is not a nice-to-have trait. It is the foundation of power. And power, properly understood, is the ability to remain undisturbed while others lose themselves. You are now armed with the 8 rules. What you do with them determines whether remaining emotionally defenseless continues or becoming emotionally dangerous begins. The choice has always been yours. Now you know how to make it.